Hello, my beautiful people. Welcome in. Welcome to your tarot reading. This is the Dream Clairvoyant. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you are doing well, feeling safe, and feeling blessed because you are. So let's go ahead and get started on your reading. Please remember to take what resonates and leave what does not. Holy Spirit, thank you for guiding us. What is the message for someone out there? You have the Two of Swords. Eight of Wands. What is the message? You have the Chariot. So Two of Swords is like calling a truce, okay? Turning a blind eye to something. But sometimes that Two of Swords, it could be like indecision, being torn, not knowing what to do. So let's just clarify it. Clarify the Two of Swords. Clarify the Two of Swords. You have the Page of Cups. Yeah, you got the Five of Wands. Clarify the Two of Swords. You got the Star card. And then you have the Magician. So you're a powerful manifester. I feel like you've manifested something here. Like you've literally brought something to life, okay, through your manifestation. I always say there's no such thing as manifesting without God's blessing. It's sort of like how a car needs gas to drive, to move. It's just like how your manifestation needs God's blessing in order for it to come true. So some kind of prayer, prayer has been, some kind of prayer that you made was heard and answered. God answered it. And this wish fulfillment that you're getting, this answered prayer, okay, it's bringing to light something that was hidden. It's bringing to light something that was hidden. So it's like praying to God for something and he answers it. But as he answers it, this answered prayer, this wish fulfillment is now shining a light on something that was very deceitful. Let me see if I can give you an example. It's like you praying and saying, Father, Lord, please give me my dream job. And he does. You do get that dream job. And then you find out that, wait a second, this job was already going to hire you. But somebody decided to try to stand in your way. Someone tried to cause you a missed opportunity. God knows our heart's desire. I actually believe that God granted you this blessing before you even started asking for it, before you even started praying for it. It's almost like God knew that one day you would desire this, you would want this particular blessing. So he prepared it for you and he blessed you with it before. It's like before you even heard about the job or found out about the job, God had already prepared it for you because he knew ahead of time that you would want it. There's something here with timing. And God is always ahead of everything and everyone. He's God. He's all knowing. He knows what we're going to do before we even do it. Okay? And so this is so incredible because this shows the power of God, that no one can work against the power of God. No one can work against the will of God, because this blessing was something that you were meant to have. You were destined to have. There's someone here who, is this making sense, you guys? Wow. Thank you, Holy Spirit, because this is powerful here. God had already blessed you. He had already given you a blessing before you could even find out about it. He gave it to you. He gave it to you ahead of time. So when the enemy tried to take it away from you, it didn't work. I feel like there's something that God knew that you would end up wanting. Okay? Okay, let me give you a better example. Let's say in 2025, you discover something that you really want. Like, I don't know, maybe you find out about something, right? You make a discovery and you're like, oh Lord, I really, really want this, Father, Lord, in 2025, right? Because that's the year that we're in. But come to find out, in 2023, God had already blessed you with it because he knew ahead of time. There's something here about timing. God's perfect timing, divine timing. This is incredible. So in 2025, you're just making this discovery, and you're over here praying about it. But in 2023, like 2 years prior, God had already prepared it for you. He prepared a blessing for you before you even knew about it, found out about it, before you even discovered you liked it or you wanted it. What do we call this, you guys? For those of you who are really, really biblically knowledgeable, there's a word for this. He's ahead of time. He's ahead of time. Oh my gosh. Time is nothing compared to God. God created time. So he works ahead of time. Now, there's no delays here, by the way. There's no delays. I do see someone here who tried to cause you a missed opportunity. And of course, this is all through the orchestration of the devil. The devil doesn't want you to receive your blessing. He doesn't want anyone to receive their blessings. The devil is jealous. You know, once upon a time, he was blessed until he chose to try to go against God and got his butt whooped, and he got everything stripped away from him. His power, his gift, everything was revoked from him. He has nothing. He has no real power, but he does have influence. He knows how to manipulate and tempt people, you know, to do his dirty work. So go. Okay, let's just start. 2 of Swords. You're calling a truce. Maybe you're torn about something, like you don't know what to do. This Page of Cups is showing an interest. Okay, Page of Cups is like admiration. It's when we show an interest in a person, place, or thing. So again, back to that example, let's say you discovered a job in 2025. You're like, oh my gosh, I never knew about this job. I never knew about this industry. I want to do it. Go show an interest. So whether it's you reaching out, okay, whether it's you reaching out to the job or going to the interview or, you know, applying for the job, but then you come to find out that this job already had a position for you. Like something with timing. 2023, this job was already trying to hire you in the first place. So you going now to apply at this job is just confirmation that this is indeed what you want. The blessing is there. Now you're just going to reach for it. Certain blessings, you got to reach for it. You got to go and get it. It's not going to fall on your lap. Okay. Sorry about that. So just show an interest. Page of Cups. Pages are typically communication. So whether it's you, like, I don't know, calling the job, and again, the job part is just an example. Okay. It's just an example. Communicate, reach out, make some inquiries, show that you're interested. And the moment you do, look at the 5 of Wands. The 5 of Wands is conflict. Maybe you already have reached out. Dun, dun, dun. I think you did reach out. I think you did show some kind of interest in it. And now with the 5 of Wands, there's some kind of conflict there. 5 of Wands is conflict, drama. Look at the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is super duper intelligent, very similar to the King of Swords. She's an excellent communicator. She's very sharp, very witty, and also very discerning. Now, I feel like there's a woman here, actually. Oh, I thought the Queen of Swords was your energy, but then I heard it's not. Now, there's a woman who is, this is the one who conspired against you. She is so scared. This Eight of Swords here, Eight of Swords is like being in a mental imprisonment, being mentally stuck. And the swords are all about the mental state. She's like, oh crap, I've been caught, I've been busted, because I feel like she did not want you to receive this blessing for some reason. She wanted you to have a missed opportunity. There's a woman that's behind this. She may, sometimes the cards can even show us how the person physically looks. She may have blonde hair. That just stood out to me just now. Tell us more about this conflict. Yeah, she feels the need to apologize to you. She feels the need to try to move things forward with you because she knows she did you wrong. I actually feel like this woman was supposed to reach out to you and tell you about this blessing, but perhaps she never did. She didn't. And I feel like she's working for some kind of company or those big organizations. The Hierophant is here. Look, Ten of Swords is a betrayal. This woman works for some kind of company, organization, and her job, her task was to notify you about this blessing, and she never did. She just wanted you to have a missed opportunity. But then you end up arriving. You end up showing up. And she's like, oh, crap. So now she's like, yeah, she betrayed you, Ten of Swords. So now she's like, crap, crap, crap. How do I clean this up? How do I move things forward with this child of God? The truth is, I feel like God wanted you to make this arrival yourself. Remember, certain blessings, you got to reach for it. God is like, it's there. I prepared it. But if you really want it, you're going to go towards it. And you'll go towards it when you're ready. I feel like this woman was supposed to tell you about the blessing. I feel like the blessing is something earthly and material. So whether it's a job opportunity, a financial opportunity, whether it's an asset, like a valuable asset that you're going to be purchasing, something was offered to you. And she was supposed to come and tell you about it. But she didn't. She didn't. She literally abandoned this task that she was instructed to do. Eight of Cups. Why did she do this? Because I'm telling you, she's freaking out now. Why did she do this? Well, death. She has a lot to lose. If you do accept this offer, it causes some kind of ending for her or another person. The death is an ending. The death can also represent change. To every ending, there's a new beginning. So why did she do this? Okay, you have King of Wands. There's a King of Wands connected to this too. There's somebody here who's like really afraid of going through an ending. Like now that you've showed up, they're like, oh crap, we have to tell this child of God the truth. This child of God knew about it without us even telling him or her. Clarify this King of Wands. Page of Wands. That's so interesting, you guys, because she's actually the King of Wands. King of Wands is not another person. Let me tell you about this woman. I feel like it's a combination of both. You accepting this offer it does spark some kind of change. It'll change something up. And she's one of those people where she likes to be in power. With the King of Wands, maybe she feels like you're not going to keep her. Maybe this is a woman who actually has to work for you. If you accept the offer, you know, she has to work for you or work with you, and she just knows that you wouldn't want to work with her. You know, she knows that there's something there about you making some changes that she doesn't want. But I can tell you, she's all about power. She's all about power. She's all about control. And she just knows that you are far too powerful for her. Tell us more about why she did this. She is so okay, I feel like she's also intimidated. Like if you accept this offer, you become her new boss, pretty much. And she knows that under your leadership, that by working with you and you being in charge, she can't get away with certain things that she typically gets away with. She's very, you know, Page of Swords is curiosity. I feel like she's super duper intimidated by you. She's already making assumptions, and she just didn't want you to have this opportunity, because once you accept the opportunity and you step in, you're coming in full force. Once you step into the picture, you're going to make positive changes that will bring endings to something that she's been getting away with doing. So she literally just thought that she could rob you of this opportunity. This is not even a woman who is of your ranking. And when I say ranking, I'm talking like in a professional sense. This could easily be like, this is somebody who in a professional sense, in like a workplace sense, you're her superior. But she has an attitude problem. She has control problems. And she just knew the two of you would clash, you know? And so she just thought, well, let me not deliver this message. Let me not fulfill this task. There was some nonsense here that wow. I also feel like this woman is just scandalous. I feel like she does things in this work setting or in this workplace to make herself feel powerful, to make herself feel like the leader, but she's not. And so when the true leader comes in, my gosh, yeah, judgment. When the true leader comes in, which is you, she knows that it's judgment day for her. You're not going to tolerate it. Somebody here did something really like shady, petty. And they're worried because I feel like they've gotten caught. That, you know, this Four of Swords here, like Four of Swords, it is an anxiety card. There's anxiety there. She is just overthinking this. She's scared. It's just what it is. She's scared, and she's also regretful. Five of Cups. This plan was such a stupid plan. And again, I promise you, she's not getting any satisfaction, because I feel like you're arriving right on time. You didn't miss out on anything. I feel like somebody has you in mind. Somebody wants to give you an offer, and she doesn't want you to even know about it. Because again, if you accept that offer, you step into the picture, and she won't be able to get away with the things that she's been doing. I promise you, this woman is not she's not competition. Again, like, she's not even professionally, you would be her superior in a professional setting. This is so... I wonder if she has a partner. She does have a I'm telling you, she does have a partner. And I feel like it's a man. The Eight of Pentacles is here, which is work. There's someone who maybe works for her or works with her. Let me see here. These types of evil villains always have a sidekick. She does have a partner. And as a matter of fact, I believe her partner, you encountered her partner. You probably bumped, it's like you ran into him, or you spoke to him, or you caught him. You got a glimpse of this man. You know about this man. Maybe you don't know him, but if you were to see him again, you would be like, wait a second, weren't you the one who I saw? Da, da, da. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, this is like reunions, reconciliations, reminiscing about the past. You ran into her partner in the past. I feel like he works for her. Works for her, works with her. It's like a villain and their sidekick. It's not going to end well for him, though. This woman is very vicious. She may even try to throw him under the bus. The Three of Swords is heartbreak, separations. Yeah, they're not seeing eye to eye. The two of them are fighting. They're going against each other because the plan backfired. They used to be friends and partners in crime. The Three of Cups is a social card, like friendship groups and stuff like that. But now it's the Three of Swords. From the Three of Cups to the Three of Swords, heartbreak, separation, disappointment, because the plan backfired. Wow. Ace of Swords. I feel like they were trying to interfere with communication. There's some kind of task. It's like I see these people maybe working in an office, and then like they work for a company, but I feel like the higher up is like, hey, I want you to inform this child of God about this opportunity. I feel like they would be the right person for this opportunity. And the two of them just did not want you to get this opportunity. I mean, it almost like they're like trolls. Like they like to troll people. It's just like petty nonsense, because these people don't have any actual power. They don't have any power. You know, they don't have any power against you. Like I said, you would be their superior in a work setting. But yeah, that's pretty much. And then there's this like, let me see here. So Seven of Pentacles is someone who is persistent. Six of Wands is what? Victory, recognition. Okay. Let's see. It's also a card of fame. Everything is fine. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles, Four of Wands. I also feel like, okay. I need confirmation. I'm seeing this, but let me just get more. Yeah, Three of Wands is teamwork. She has a sidekick. There's two of them. So it's her and a man. I also feel like what the man was going to do. See, the Seven of Pentacles is being persistent. It's like reaping what you sow. There's someone here who, and I almost feel like this is him, like passionate to really throw you off on this. Seven of Wands, stand your ground, defend yourself. The Emperor. There, the man was assisting her. The man was working for her, and he was determined. He was determined to get the job done and try to cause you a loss, some kind of missed opportunity here. He was assisting her. The Three of Wands is teamwork. He was supporting her and her agenda. He was like her accomplice. He was so determined to get you to take this loss, this missed opportunity. That Seven of Wands is like him standing his ground. And there was something that he was doing persistently. There's something there. Like he was very passionate to cause you this loss. So it could be that he kept on doing something over and over and over and over and over. He's even showing up as the Emperor. The Emperor is someone who takes charge, who takes control. Whatever the task she gave him, let me tell you, he was determined to complete that task for her. He doesn't care if it's something that took him years to do. He was determined to do it. It looks like this man is working for some kind of like a small business. So she's connected to a big company, maybe even like, you know, those business empires or those huge organizations, institutions, corporations. For him, it's a 10 of Pentacles. So he's working for a company as well. It's almost like she hired him. Yeah, she hired him. I feel like he's a professional. There's some kind of skill that he has, some kind of like line of work, trade. And she hired him to come to you and try to pretty much manipulate you into doing something that would have caused you to miss out on this opportunity. They were going to point you in the wrong direction, and he was going to help her do it. Wow. Four of Pentacles is like securing something. Your blessing is secured. Four of Pentacles is also like an attachment card, like forming a bond or attachment to a person, place, or thing. There he is. He shows up as the King of Swords. Like the two of them are like that King and Queen of Swords, or even King and Queen of Wands. They work together. He's her accomplice. She hired him for something. Let me see what he's doing here with this Four of Pentacles. We're probably going to have to do a part 2. So is he guarding something? Let me see the Moon card. He is holding on to something. There's something that he's carrying, but it's not the real thing. If it's some kind of document, it's not the real document. He's holding on to something. He's carrying something. But it's like falsified information. It's the wrong document, and he doesn't even know it. Look at the Moon. The Moon is deception. He doesn't even know it. She is not. This is what happens when the sidekick works for the villain, but the villain ends up tricking the sidekick. So there is something that he has, something in his possession, but it's the counterfeit. It's not authentic. It's not legitimate. Yep. Wow. Three of Pentacles. It does, I feel like this could be some kind of documentation. It does have your name on it. It does, and your information, but it's not legitimate. They're trying to trick you so that you'll head in the wrong direction. So whatever is for you, whatever this blessing is, they're hoping to steer you in a different direction towards a different blessing. And it's something that's much smaller than the original blessing that you're supposed to have. So back to that example of a job, they probably don't want you to get the job opportunity. So they want to offer you a different job. They want to say, oh, well, there's, this particular company here is, has sent us to reach out to you, blah, blah, blah. And you're like, oh, it's the company name. The company name is, XYZ. But then deep down, you're like, no, actually the company that I'm interested in is ABC. It's like swapping. there's some kind of swapping, but whatever they're telling you about, it's smaller. It's of a lesser value than the authentic blessing. But it looks so legitimate, has your name on it and everything. They have connected you to the counterfeit blessing. So don't accept it. It's like, this is a complete setup. Wow. This is a complete setup. And it's because of the woman here. She just, wow. Anyways, the thing is, with the Page of Pentacles, now she's going to have to come and tell you the truth, because you've literally reached out to this particular job, the real job, right? And again, it's just an example. Whatever the authentic blessing is, you've shown an interest in it. You reached out. So now they're like, oh crap, this child of God knows about it. We have to do what we were initially supposed to do. The plan backfired. The plan backfired. So they're about to do something. I do believe that they're about to come forward. This blonde hair lady here, and I do believe she has blonde hair or some shade of blonde. She's going to come to you, this Page of Pentacles. Pages, again, are all about communication. She's going to talk to you about the offer. But you're going to put two and two together instantly, because you're going to be like, wait a second, the timing. You're going to be like, I just reached out, or I just showed an interest in this, and then now you're coming to tell me something. Like, you're going to be like, wait, something's not adding up. That Seven of Cups is like you putting two and two together. We're gonna continue this reading in part 2, my beautiful people. I don't want this reading to be too long, but we're gonna go more in depth and uncover more about this message. But some kind of action that you've taken has shine a light on the truth, and now all of these deceitful people have to come and tell you the truth, and you're just going to put two and two together. But I feel like this is actually what God wanted you to do, though. It has to do with taking a leap of faith. It has to do with, you know, praying for discernment and using discernment, where it's as if the Holy Spirit guided you to the blessing, and the enemy was watching. So when you follow the instructions of the Holy Spirit and you went to the blessing, they now realize that they have to stop. They have to stop with the scandal, the lies, because you know about the blessing. They can't trick you. But we're going to continue this reading in part 2. Thank you guys so very much for tuning in. I'll put the link to part 2 in the description box, and I will also pin it in the comment section. So it should be the very first comment that you see. Take care, my beautiful people. Many blessings to you. See you in part 2.